Off the California coast, there is a place of beauty, wonder, and adventure. And all you need to get there is the map.
That's cool!
A magical mosaic map of the Grand Canyons of La Jolla.
This map is a tiny component of the many things that we need to do for people to realize how much our societies depend on the oceans.
Fitted and formed from thousands of tiny tiles, the map is the newest arrival to La Jolla Shores Park. A creation of the Walter Munk Foundation, the map features more than 100 native species, from sea lions and dolphins to JJ the rescued gray whale, creatures you can get close to without even getting wet, in person
Look at this.
or online.
Wow, that's cool.
I recently had the opportunity to view the Walter Munk Foundation map that depicts over 100 creatures off our shoreline. Each creature will have a QR code, so the community will be able to download the information on that species and learn all about the species that we have off our shoreline.
The Walter Munk Foundation for the Oceans truly believes that ocean awareness and conservation should be built one tile at a time.
The tiles may be small, but they are built upon the legacy of a giant, legendary oceanographer and foundation namesake, Walter Munk.
Professor Walter H. Munk is widely recognized as the world's greatest living oceanographer and the father of modern oceanography. He is the recipient of this year's Explorer's Medal.
Walter Munk walked our understanding of the system of oceans across a whole century. So you look there and I look here. Okay.
Walter began exploring at an early age. From the mountain slopes and lakes of his boyhood home in Altensee, Austria, where he and wife Mary were recently honored, to the coastlines of Southern California. After a master's at Caltech, Munk continued his studies at Scripps. Shortly before the breakout of World War II, Munk joined the Army before beginning a lifelong career supported by the Navy. His studies of waves saving lives by turning the tides of battle.
He was leading the team that was figuring out the equations to predict the tides so that we could have a successful Allied victory in Normandy.
After the war, Walter would not only earn his PhD, but remained with Scripps and the Navy, studying the effects on the ocean from nuclear blasts at Bikini Atoll to global warming and sea level rise and the waves that move us all.
I'm still fascinated with the problem of ocean waves. I've had a sort of a fascination with that all my life.
Walter's early work successfully forecast the first ocean swells across the Pacific. This had a huge impact and paved the way for surfers to be able to predict when and where to surf. He was the first surf forecaster, and we reap the benefits from him every day.
Munk's genuine love of ocean and humanity is not only honored by countries like Austria and Japan, but by the Pope, the Dalai Lama, and Robert Ballard, the man who led us to the resting places of the world's most iconic vessels.
Hi, I'm Bob Ballard, and I want to honor a lifelong friend, Walter Munk, who dedicated 80 years of his life to the Scripps Institute of Oceanography and did amazing things for science. Plus, the two of us also received the Secretary of the Navy Chair in Oceanography, so he was an amazing man.
It is inspiration that now reaches to the bottom of the Gulf of California, where a new species of flying devil ray, discovered by Dr. Munk's former doctoral student, is now named after his mentor.
In the 80s, I was able to discover this new species that I decided to dedicate to Walter Munk, and that is why it's called Mobula munkiana.
I think it's really fitting to have Munk's devil ray on the map, helping to make this a gateway for people to learn about the ocean and get involved in its protection.
Like Munk's beloved La Jolla shores, the map stands as that gateway to welcome the next wave of explorers. So when you visit, invite a friend Say, "Meet me at the map," and you may inspire the world's next oceanographer, the world's next Walter Munk.